Welcome, everyone, to Above and Beyond Affiliate Marketing. I'm your host, Jason Ryland. This is our final episode, episode 5 for our Creative Problem Solving series. And we're going to wrap this up with the 10 ways to develop creativity. I'm excited about today, guys. I hope you are too. We're going to get into something that we all use in some form. And many people believe that they are not creative or not creative enough. But that's why we have these episodes, right? You can learn and train yourself for that mindset. It can be developed. So don't get frustrated, whatever is just part of the process. And the best way to do that is through practice. Practice, practice, practice. You hear that almost all your life. I know I have. It's not so much as practice makes perfect, because I kind of don't believe in that, but practice always makes you better. So let's just stay with that, okay? Now, the more you do things, you just become more fluent to it. So, because you're doing it on a regular basis, that flexes your creative muscle, right? And the more that you develop it, the more natural the ability will occur. Just like anybody, if you're in fitness mindset, your goals that you want to reach, where you want to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, or you want to gain that muscle mass, whatever, you're not going to get there unless you have developed the ways to do that. And that also can be creative, because each body's different, right? You might have a creative solution for your own self that works. That doesn't work for everybody else. So let's stay with that. So now we're going to go over the 10 ways, and we're going to develop these creative muscles and help you reduce that stress and improve your problem-solving ability. And I'm hoping to develop and enhance your creativity with these 10 ways. Now, you want to take note, write this down, because I know you guys are all awesome note takers and stuff, because I say that a lot in my episodes. Make note, do this, because this is empowering. So, 1, we're going to be mindful, and we're going to observe what others are doing around you, okay? We're going to see the way that the environment helps build your creativity, because sometimes that is when you notice and appreciate those things around you and everything and everyone around you, it opens your mind to new possibilities while helping you build on a collection of experiences that you can draw from for inspiration. We have an Eagle Center, and sometimes it's not that I want anything to do with the Eagles, but just going down there relaxes my mind. I see the Eagle's nest, and I just see how amazing things are, and it just gives me a new mindset. So, 2, please be willing to take the risk in order to develop your creative skills. It's going to take some time, and you're going to need to be willing to accept things. I want to say failure, but you will fail, but it's not like that. You'll be boosting your creativity muscle, right? You're going to be building skills that you can use later. It's not such as a fail as it would be that an opportunity to be better, okay? 3, every time you make a progress, you will want to use that creativity and build upon that. And that will build your confidence with that, and reward yourself for that. Say, man, I made this amazing logo. I couldn't believe it. It took me forever and I couldn't get there. And all of a sudden, bam, it hit me. Pat yourself on the back, because that's the way that we're going to do this. And way number 4, when you approach a problem, remember there are multiple solutions. You don't just because if you hit a dead end, stop. There's multiple solutions. Look for the variety of solutions instead of going just on your first one. This will help build your problem-solving skills and your creative thinking skills. It's kind of a double whammy there, and it's going to be awesome. And the fifth way is you really want to start keeping up with that creativity. Okay, we're going to create a journal and the road that you're on. Okay, so now we're going to have it, and we're going to track your creative process, and any ideas you come up with, go back and reflect of what you've accomplished, where you started and where you are now, and use it to try and find other solutions to any problems you may have solved already. That will be amazing, and doing that will actually say, man, I started with this idea and it ended up here. And then you can follow the journey to that and like see how I had an idea and it doesn't even look like what your first one that you started out with. And it's just this amazing thing. And the sixth way is use a mind map. I actually have you can find it if you go to Ryland Media Group on Facebook. You can find our mind map. It's our flow chart that we have to connect ideas to look for creative answers to any questions that you're facing. Now, with this mind map that I have, you can print it out. You can write down the central topic for what you're trying to do and then use that mind map with it. And you can see the ideas and how they're linked. And this flow chart will be used to track what needs to happen in order for the project to kind of evolve, right? So you can also visualize on that and kind of put that towards your finished product, okay? And ways number 7, you will develop your creativity just by changing your environment, because now you're not in the so if there's noise and all this distractions around you, you've already changed your environment, because we've already talked about that, right? So you've changed your environment and by clearing out your desk. So let's go over that. So we've cleared out our desk. We maybe moved around some furniture where instead of we were doing our creativity in the hustle bustle life happens, we took ourselves into our whatever safe space was for creativity to flow, and you're making this work on a different setting, if you will. Make sure the clutter's gone so you're not overwhelmed. Way number 8 that I have is I would really like to say you need to fight that fear. Okay? There's no failing here. There's just not. So don't think you're going to fail. You need to take that fear and say that if you apply and you use that fear, you really kind of make a huge mistake by saying you fail, because you really just find new opportunities and ways to build upon that creative mind of yours. So just do something new. Don't let it paralyze you from being creative. Mistakes are always going to happen, so don't beat yourself up over it. The trick is not to give up and just to learn from it. Way number 9, I would say get out of your comfort zone. You know, there's always things that it's like, I know how to do this. I have this great. If you get out of it and you're struggling with something, that is great. Because when you're struggling with something, that means you're learning and you're going to be growing. So do that on a regular basis too. That will massively boost your creative ability. And by changing things and doing things outside your comfort zone, will boost your confidence. But start with something small if you aren't ready to, kind of mountain climb that right now, because you don't want to get overwhelmed. And number 10, here it is, guys. Take the time to daydream. It's all right. Let your mind wander a little bit. because you want to boost your problem-solving, creativity muscles. So as your mind wanders, your mind will actually access maybe other memories and emotions that kind of seem random, but it's knowledge that you really haven't forgotten. You'll think of stuff, man, I have done it, and I thought about something that was funny and hilarious, and I was like 10 years old, but it gave me the mindset of something that I didn't really forget it, and I thought I had, but I now focus on the area that what my inspiration will be moving forward. Amazing, right? Well, let's wrap this up, this final episode today. And I'm just going to wrap this up and say practice is key, guys. And you're going to want to develop your creativity. You don't want to not do this, okay, in any areas of your affiliate marketing, your entrepreneur goals, your daily goals, what have you. Do this on the regular, okay? And it doesn't, whether they are mental or physical, your creativity, if you don't keep flexing that muscle, will fade. It just will. And you want to keep doing it. And there's so many other ways to develop your creativity, but this is the major ways to do it. Just find the ones that work for you too. If something here doesn't work for you, feel free to make it your own. Just remember, don't get too far off base where you get distracted. Okay? Now, super amazing, guys. I want you to be tuned in for tomorrow because this is going to be the next amazing series. All right? We're going to do affirmation basics. Amazing, right? Now, I put together a whole guide for you guys, and in this next series that's coming up, and at the end of the series, I'm going to give you a podcast series code, and you'll be able to be redirected to get the free, mind you, digital book version of that podcast series. It's going to be a larger series that we're used to. I'm hoping it might be 10, 12 parts in this series. But it's going to be amazing. So you have to stay tuned in, and may you forever be richer. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Please tune in for that super amazing series. You're absolutely going to love it and enjoy it. All right. Hope you guys are going to have a wonderful day. Bless you and take care.